Hello, welcome back to Beauty Bee and to a review video. I don't do a whole lot of these, but I have 4 Tarte products to talk about today. And really we're going to talk about 2 pairs of Tarte products. Because these products, based on the description online at least, seem like they should do the same things. And I know that when I search the site, am wondering what on earth the difference really is. So the first set of products that we're going to be talking about are their 2 hydrating primers. Yes, they have 2 hydrating primers for some reason. The first is the Quench Hydrating Primer. I have this in a travel size. This is a ½ ounce, and this size retails for $16. For some reason, both of the primers, purchasing the travel size and the full size, works out to exactly the same amount per ounce, which is a little bit unusual. Not quite sure why anyone would purchase the full size except to save packaging. In any case, this is from their Rainforest of the Sea line. The other that I have is the Base Tape Hydrating Primer. This is from their Double Duty Beauty line, and it's part of the Shape Tape range. I have a ½ ounce size. They do sell a travel size that's at ½ ounce, and again, they have a full size that is 1 ounce. And the full size retails for $30. Now, these are very different products. I was kind of wondering when I first got these. I got this as part of a set and this as like a point perk on their site. They are, however, very, very different. The Base Tape is a lotion. They say it's a serum. I think that this is just a thin moisturizing lotion. And it sinks in quite nicely. It smells like coconut, faintly. So that might be something to look out for, especially if you're prone to breakouts. But it sinks in pretty quickly. I can still feel that it was on my skin, but it's not greasy feeling. My skin feels moisturized and it feels just a hair wet to the touch. I find that I can go in with makeup immediately after applying this with no problems. On the other hand, we have the Quench Rainforest of the Sea Primer. This is a gel. I'm pretty close to being out of this, so let's see if I can get just a little bit. I really like both of these, so I want them to last as long as possible. So this is a gel. It's got a little bit of a blue tint to it. And this takes a little bit longer to sink in than the Base Tape does. I find that this leaves my skin feeling kind of wet for a little while after I use it. And personally, I really like that. I like this. I feel like it does a little bit of a better job moisturizing my skin than the Base Tape does. For reference, I have very normal skin. I think that this time of year it can verge just slightly into dry, but overall very, very normal. And yeah, I can still feel a little bit of that Quench primer. However, it's at a point now, probably 30 seconds later, where I could apply makeup on top of it. This smells a little bit like cucumber. This isn't my favorite scent, but it's pretty light. It dissipates pretty quickly. I definitely don't smell it on my face throughout the day. And just as a note, I don't smell this one either. But looking at the ingredients, I was just checking out the Tarte website before this. I think that this is actually smelling a little bit more like the marine plant extracts that they have in this. I think that is where that scent would come from. Makeup wears just fine over both of these. I do not think that either extends the wear time of my makeup or has any negative effects. I feel like they're essentially both just morning moisturizers that I can be confident are not going to mess up my makeup further. So if that is what you are interested in, I would largely just say that it's a matter of preference. If you prefer a more lotiony moisturizer, the base tape is the way to go. The base tape is also about $2 cheaper, though it's $30 versus $32. So I don't know if that makes a difference to you or not, but this one's more lotiony, this one's a gel. For me, I think I would probably choose the Quench primer. I just like the feeling of a water gel. That is definitely my favorite format for pretty much any skincare product. But I'm very happy with both of them. I am not in any rush to go out and buy another of either. As far as hydrating primers go, my favorite remains the Professional Hydrating version from Benefit. But these are both nice. These are both things that I would be happy to pick up as point perks, or if I saw it in sets, would be definite selling points for me. Next up, we have lip products. Now, I have 3 here, but these are from the same line. These are the H2o Balms from the Tarte C line. And here we have the Lip Quench. I have mine in the shade Rose. These two are in the shade Relax, which is a little bit warmer. And then we have Room Service, which is a little bit more pink. Room Service is much of what I have on today. I touched up using this over another lip color, and I think that probably 90% of the color you're seeing on my lips is due to Room Service. Now, based on the descriptions, I kind of thought that these were going to be quite similar products, just these in crayon form, while this is in sort of a slim format lipstick form. But they really aren't all that similar. I mean, yes, they both fall under that category of tinted lip balms, though interestingly enough, Tarte on their website does not classify this as a tinted lip balm. It just puts it under the lipstick category. But if anything, I think this is more of a tinted lip balm than these products are. I have used the heck out of this, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm kind of sad. I think it's going to be gone relatively soon. Let me actually swatch it on my other hand so you can get a better idea of what these look like without the primer underneath. This is quite sheer. I find this to be a little bit more peachy than rosy. To me, it reads as a peachy rose color, but it's very pretty. This has a little bit of a menthol-y scent to it, though I don't find that it tingles or anything on my lips. You can see it's very sheer. It is quite glossy. This is a super, super comfortable lip product. I love the packaging on this. I think it is so, so pretty. It's a cardboard piece of packaging, or at least the outside of it looks like cardboard. There is plastic on the interior, and there's this gold foil, some kind of marine life, marine plant life on it. Now, all of the different colors in this range have a slightly different tube, but they all look really, really pretty. On the other hand, we have the H2o Balms. These, you would think, based on the name, would be more balmy, but I find that these are a lot more like, what's a good comparison? I feel like the Revlon Kissable Balm stains are probably pretty close to this, though I don't find that these really stain. These have a little bit more color, than the lip quenches do, and they are also a little bit less glossy, though they are definitely still on the glossy side. They are not a matte or even a satin lip product by any stretch. So that was the shade Relax that I just swatched. And I will also add a swatch of Room Service. There isn't a huge amount of difference between the two colors, but there is enough that they do read differently on the lips. And these are, again, a comfortable enough formula that I find myself wearing them quite a lot, and they are something that I don't mind having multiple of that are quite similar in color, because I will go through these in the same way that I've gone through almost all of my Rose Balm, unfortunately. Now, if I were to purchase one of these again, I would probably get more of the H2o Balms, mostly because these you can purchase in sets. I actually have 4 of these. I have not opened 2 of them because I haven't fully decided if they're going to remain mine or if they're going to go to someone else as part of a Christmas gift. Kind of need to divvy up my little stash of smaller beauty products and see where things fall. But these, I got a set of 4 full size of these. It originally retailed for $35, which I don't think was a bad price anyway, but I got it for 50% off, so it was $17.50. So I got each of these for $4.37, which I feel is a fabulous, fabulous deal. I'm very happy with that price. These are a little bit more expensive. I got this one as part of a set, and I want to say that the set was like $12 or $13. Actually, this was part of the same set. Fun fact. But regular price, these are, I believe, $18 or $19. And I just cannot justify purchasing this again. I've only owned this for, I think, 3 months. I've used it right around 30 times. 30 times meaning 30 days of use. So whether I apply something 1 time that day or 5 times that day, it still just counts as 1 use for me. And yeah, I can't have an $80 a year Tarte lip quench habit. Now, if we remove price from the equation, which is very difficult for me to do, but if I had to, I would recommend the Quench Balm over the H2o Balms. The lip quench is a little bit more sheer. It's something that I feel I can apply without a mirror, which I cannot do for the H2o Balms. The H2o Balms I would make a mess out of. The Rose Balm, no problem whatsoever. I also feel that the Rose Balm is a little bit more hydrating than the H2o Balm. They both have, I think, a pretty similar level of mentholy mintiness to it. And I do not like mentholy products generally, but they're both very light. I don't find that either of them gives any kind of tingle. It's not my favorite element to have as part of a lip product, but these do not bother me at all. I would actually recommend everything I've talked about in this video. I really like all of these products, and I have been really, really happy with Tarte recently. I've gotten quite a few things from them this year. I've discovered their website and their point system, which together really can give you pretty good deals on their cosmetics. And I've definitely been exploring the brand a little bit more than I have previously. Actually, since I mentioned it, I will put my referral link to the Tarte Rewards program down in the description box. I don't care if you use it or not. It really doesn't matter much to me either way. However, if you are going to order from the Tarte website, I would strongly recommend signing up for their rewards system. I have gotten quite a few rewards actually, considering how relatively little money I had spent on their site. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any of these products and what you think of them. I'm sure that would be helpful for anyone who comes across this video hoping for more than one opinion. Thanks again. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed, and I really hope that I will see you all next time. Bye!